At hospital, he was sitting on the bench near the guard waiting for the doctor. He was taken in the operation theatre. He has signed all the forms which need his custody. He was just waiting for the doctor to come out from the OT and tell him that everything is alright. So does his baby and wife. After waiting for some hours, the doctor came out with a disappointed face. He already understands what might happen, but still he needs an answer. Doctor, sorry, Mr. Kim, we couldn't save your baby. His heart stopped beating. A word is crushed here, knowing that his baby is no more. No more in this world. He took some courage to ask something which he really wanted to know. Taehyung, with cracked voice, it was girl. The doctor nodded in agreement. A lone tear rolled on his cheek. He couldn't believe their first baby is no more in this world. How could he answer you if you asked him regarding the baby? All his dream destroyed here. Doctor, stay strong, Mr. Kim. Your wife need you more now. She might be devastated after knowing the baby's death. Be a pillar for her. The doctor was stabbed his heart. Pillar, how can he be? Your pillar it would be. Was the one who destroyed you and killed their baby. Young, how is she now? His eyes masked while asking your well-being. Doctor, she is weak for now due to the accident, but after medication she will be fine. Hence, you are the father. I need to inform you, Mr. Kim, that we was giving all the money to the hospital to complete the baby's funeral. He gulped down his pain which he felt in his throat. The baby was already formed in a perfect human being and was in the beginning of 9 months. But God loves the innocent soul more and used her as the arrow for bringing some realization in her father. But the mother would always remain shattered. You lost your husband and now your baby too. The young doctor, I will do the funeral of my daughter, he said with heavy heart. Even the hospitality didn't encourage the parents to do this funeral, but seeing the insistence of him, they gave him the permission to head his daughter's funeral. Well, this is the only chance he had to hold his baby in his arms. He knew he was failed to be a father, but still he couldn't deny the love he has for you and the baby, even it was hypocritical. Place of burial. He was holding the baby in his arms and wasn't even thinking of letting her go. But what he can do now, he just saw her daughter's face, and there were some parts which still need to form perfectly as the skin was too soft. The eyelashes reminded him of you. He kissed the baby for the last time and hugged the small form of woman and kissed the white cloth which already wrapped within her. Tears wasn't stopping from flowing. He just wanted to hold his daughter. He knew his apology wasn't enough to mend his mistake, but as father, it wasn't too easy to see his own daughter funnel, which has touched the world. The hospital staff came forward and asked him to give the baby to them as they can fulfill the funnel. He let go his baby with heavy heart. If possible, he didn't want to, but he doesn't have any other choice. They placed the baby in the coffin and completed the funnel by burying her. That was the last day he got to hold his daughter in his arms, which was her dead body. Daughter which he always wanted to fulfill her dreams, but today all the way was started for him and his married life. He doesn't know how you would accept him after this, as all his needs can't be repaired. In your room, he was sitting on the stool beside your bed. His eyes were only on you. Bandage was tied on your forehead and some scratches was on your beautiful face. You were sleeping for nearly 24 hours. The medicine was still affecting you. The nurse walked in to check your pulse and your BP level. She informed Taehyung that doctor was wanted to meet him. He walked out from the room not before glancing in doctor's cabin. Doctor, have a seat, Mr. Kim. He settled on the chair opposite the doctor. Doctor, Miss Kim report has just reached from lab and there is no complication for her to be mother again. She is fine, but right now refrains from any intimacy. She needs some time to recover from her illness. He was lost in some deep thought when the doctor described your report to him. He still wonders would you carry his baby after what had happened between them? Would you have an intimate with him after you got him red handed? His marriage life already shattered when you witnessed the ugly side of your husband. Doctor, we would discharge her by day today and you can complete all the formalities. He nodded and walked out from the doctor cabin with unanswerable question. In Yu's room, he opened the ward door, which was occupied by you. He has warden seeing you sitting on the bed. He was looking at him with blank eyes without any emotion nor any readable expression. He walked towards you with a small step. He didn't know on how you would react, and that the reason he was taking precaution. You, I want to go back home. You spoke in sudden only to surprise him, but in a sudden your eyes filled up and lone tear escaping between your eyelashes. You, I don't have any house, I'm orphan, I'm alone. Where should I go now? Again begging the silence in the room. He closed his eyes when you said he was alone. Even you has him in your life, but still you consider yourself alone. Young, you still have me with a broken voice. He knew you don't have right to say that he was here with you after what he did to you. He was assuring you as you won't feel lonely. You didn't reply and people stay silent. You lie on the bed and turn your face on the other side. You didn't want to meet his gaze. Your tear was still rolling in between your eyes. You still remember what had happened and the image of your husband in someone else's arms. You knew you lost your baby and now you are alone, even you has your husband beside you. Time skips Kim action. Taehyung and Ru's room. They reached home 2 hours ago. Jaina was the one who invited them and took you to your room. She prepared dinner and fed you some soup. You was weak and wasn't allowed to walk much as per the doctor instruction. All the while Jaina tried to talk with you, but you didn't utter a word. You was lost in your own world, a world which was full with darkness. Even you has learned the truth, but still you wasn't able to accept with open heart. You wasn't able to believe that what you saw was true. You need someone who can brush all those things from your mind and take you away from here. After having a full spoon of soup, you tried on the bed and let the sun took over you. Jane excused herself and walked out from the door after switching off the main lights of room. Meanwhile, in baby's room, Taehyung was seated in the room which he decorated for their daughter. The room was still untouched. He seated on the recliner and arrowed the cradle which he always dreamed to see his daughter in and played. With hanging toys, he walked towards the wardrobe and took out a frock. He touched the soft material with tears shedding from his eyes. He collapsed on the ground with the frock in his hand. He dreamed to have a happy family ending here. He doesn't know how he should repair his mistake. Every possible way was closed for him. He doesn't have anyone to guide him, nor does he have a pillar that he can share his grief, but he does realize his sadness wasn't comparable in front of you. Only you knew what you're going through. Taehyung, please forgive me, he cried on his knees, holding the soft material for the first time in his life. He felt he is a useless man. He was too proud of his money, but that money can't refundable for his happiness. He hated himself for making you go through all this, but it was too late for his realization. His tears were rolling on his cheek. His heart was aching in pain and asking for some mercy from God to forgive him. He looked at his hand and saw the same image as he was holding his daughter's dead body. He never thought that he would be facing all this one day. The joy of carrying and rejoining his daughter's birth was replaced with a tearful yet painful day. He was scared. What if you asked him regarding the baby? And what he should tell you, even you was aware of the fact, but you wasn't strong enough to learn the truth regarding the daughter's death. The sudden knock on the door brought him back to present. He hurriedly wiped his tear and went to open the door. He saw Jaina restless face. Damn, what happened with Choco Boys? Jaina, you ma'am, she interrupted her roughly, and what happened to you? He shoot for his query, but seeing the lateness in reply, he rushed to the other room and found the bed vacant. He searched in bathroom and pool head, but he couldn't be able to find you anywhere. Taehyung, where is she? With panic voice. Jaina, she was sleeping, but when I came to give her milk, I found the room was empty. I tried to find her in the mansion, but she was nowhere here. He wrangled his finger on his head. He called the gatekeeper and started to shoot his body, and there he come to know that behind door were open and you might help using the door. He cut the call and checked your clothes, which was still hanging in the wardrobe. Jaina, sorry, it is raining outside there, and ma'am is still not well. She was almost on the verge of crying. On road, he took his mobile and rushed out from the mansion using the same road which you used. He knew you won't be able to walk much as you was just after had a surgery. He ran answered the rain and screamed your name several times, but the road was wicked, so does the weather was gloomy. The young you, he ran on the other side of the road. He couldn't find you anywhere, not even your shadow was near him. His heart was beating rapidly. He didn't want anything to happen to you. His eyes were still moving here and there, and that's when he saw someone walking on the road wearing white dress. He was damn sure you this person might be. He ran to you and made you stop. He looked in your eyes and your face, which already trenches as the rain was storming, just like your heart, which wasn't able to accept the truth. Damn you, where are you going? He held your hand and make you realize that he was standing in front of you. I feel suffocated and just let me go. You pulled out your hand from his hip and started to walk away from him under the heavy rain. He saw you were walking with a weak step. He cursed himself for being such a monster husband. He doesn't know from where he should start to undo his mistake, which can never been paid in any cost. He went towards you, which wasn't far enough. He hugged you from behind and made you stop from moving. Young, don't go, you please don't go. His tear mixed with the rainwater. You, it's paining, Taehyung. My heart is beating. The pain is killing me. I can't bear this pain, Taehyung. You cried in his shoulder. He made you turn and cup your cheek. He knew he had destroyed your trust along with your heart. Taehyung, what I have to do to make you forgive me? You can't do anything. You have killed me, and now I am living like a soul without a body. He closed his eyes and tried to accept your words. It was true. He was the reason that you was facing all this. If he had cared to control himself, that these days won't come in their life. But whatever happened can't be rooted again. She is dead. He opened his eyes and knew whom you are referring to. She was a baby girl. He nodded with heavy heart. He doesn't have the courage to meet your eyes and let you read him as you used to. You, why, in low voice due to the pain you felt in your throat. You hold his collar and pulled him near him. Why Taehyung, your tears started to roll and you couldn't able to hold yourself anymore. Why you did this to me? Why you break my trust? Why I have to see all this Taehyung? Why you was pulling him through his collar and he was just standing like a statue? You cried on his chest, taking out the entire pain that you felt in your heart. You hold his shit and slowly your body was spinning and you cried on his sitting on the rough road, holding his legs, seeking for an answer. I killed my daughter Taehyung, I killed her. You cried your heart out. He hurriedly bent down and cupped your cheek. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. He seek for an apology. If I was careful, then this won't happen. Our daughter will be safe. But due to my carelessness, I lost her. Your tear was mixing with the raindrops, which already drenched. Taehyung, it is not your mistake, it's you interrupted him. You didn't want him to complain. Now you want to hear any of his words regarding those hurtful nights which changed their life. You, Taehyung, why I am not able to hate you with cracked voice. The love you have within you was much bigger than the hate you has in your heart. In your life, you have never hated anyone. You wasn't even able to define the word hate. Your innocence was always been used by everyone, but you never thought a day would come where your husband would use it to such action where he could keep you in darkness for the rest of your life. You, by this pain you now love. You looked in his eyes. I lost everything. I lost our baby. I lost her Taehyung. You cried. He pulled you in his arms, and you don't have the strength to forgive him, nor does you have the strength to face the ugly truth of your husband. Your life ended here, and you doesn't know what future has stored for you.